Hey everybody, welcome to Down Home Backyard Gardening. About 2 hours ago, it was pouring rain, everything storming. So I've never done a garden tour right after a storm. I have not actually walked out here into the garden. I know it looks all sunny, but believe me, it's very deceiving. 2 hours ago, it was really, really bad. So, hey, let's see what the garden looks like together. Let's grow. Okay, so I'm doing a quick look right now, and I don't see anything off the top of my head that looks bad, but we're gonna find out together. Now, this is how the garden looked 2 months ago. I'm gonna flip the camera around right now and show you all how it looks today. 2 months, y'all, in just 2 months. Look at how everything is. Everything's growing, a lot of green. Just absolutely beautiful out here. Okay, so we're gonna start over here like we almost always do. These potatoes, y'all, are doing fantastic. Growing really well, really no issues at all. Haven't even had, I'm not even gonna say that before I jinx myself. But so far, I have not had any issues of any kind with those potatoes. Now, on the other hand, the cilantro, I'm just letting it do what it does. I don't even know. Some of this here is lemon cilantro. It's gone to flower, so I'm just gonna leave it for the pollinators. No issues there. But these are what I'm really proud of. I'm really excited about these potted plants. Oh, you know what? Something is tearing up these peppers. What in the world? Well, I am actually really excited about these, but I don't know what's going on with this pepper plant here. I'm gonna have to move these. These are all super hots. So we've got ghost peppers, 7-pot right there. I'm not sure which one this one is. It's all beat up. Man, that's a chocolate reaper plant. And then some more super hots over here. It's nothing like showing your stuff and seeing all that damage to the leaves. That is crazy. I have to figure that one out. Let's continue. If we come right back in here, we got some white bell peppers. They're starting to put on peppers there. A lot of jalapenos back in here. I mean, look at that one, yo. Nice size there. They're growing all back through there. Got a lot of these beautiful monster yellow bell peppers. Look at that one. More jalapenos right in there. Panning on over. The asparagus is doing fantastic. Next year I get a harvest that. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Cucumbers right here. They should actually start putting on fruit very, very soon. Sweet potato bed is doing fantastic. I have so much new growth coming up from all these vines. I am really hoping the sweet potato harvest here in about 3-4 months will be fantastic. I hope. All right, look at that. That's the first big gem pepper I've ever grown. And I just saw that just now. So that's cool. These are the asparagus beans right here, growing up right here. And if you remember the last garden tour, I said it'd take no time before it got to the top of that fence. And yeah, they're up there. Down below here, we got a bunch of bell pepper. Oh, that thing's getting big. All right, cool. I've not been out here really looking in about a day. Look at that. Another nice size bell pepper right back in there. Blueberries right here. Not doing super great, but I mean, I don't really expect much from them. Now these right here are sunflowers. First time I've ever grown those. I'm really excited to see what they do. So I want to show you all the tomato plants for the hashtag Tomato Challenge 2024 that is going on between me and Next Level Homestead, Brian. These two plants are doing great. They haven't put on any fruit yet, but they are growing and growing. So here's the first one right here. And then there is the second one. Both just, oh wait, you know what? This one's just putting on flowers. I just saw that. Look at that. All right. So to pollinate a tomato plant, pepper plant, or eggplant, all you gotta do is shake. Shake, shake, shake. If you'll notice around these two plants, lots of basil, sweet alyssum. We've got some dill right over there, onions everywhere. Y'all, there is a force field of protection around those two plants to try to keep every pest possible away. Bringing on down this bed right here. I know this looks crazy. I've got lots of onions in here for companion planting. We've got dill, all this mint that I hate, but lots of eggplants everywhere. 11 different types of eggplants in this one bed, and they are all literally doing good. I haven't lost any of them that I planted, which is unheard of, but I haven't. They're all right there doing great, and I cannot wait for them to start putting on fruit and I can start showing y'all. Like, it's coming. Back over here in this corner, we've got squashes and zucchinis growing right through here. Basils again protecting these two cherry tomato plants. This plant is a yellow pear tomato plant. I mean, it's putting on fruit, but like you can see, that one died on the vine. This one is not doing as good as I thought it would, honestly. Now this one is hard to see because of these lemon cucumbers growing up all around it, but it is putting on fruit like crazy, just everywhere, right back in there. I believe that is a blueberry tomato, cherry tomato. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And that plant was doing really good, and now it's kind of suffering. So I don't know. Might pull them, or I might just leave them alone. I don't know. It's the fun part about gardening, right? You have so many options. More cucumber plants right here. They should start putting stuff on. Squash plants in here. And I thought there was a squash on this one. No, guess not. You can see the storm really pushed these over. These were standing straight up yesterday. Tomatillo plant has been pushed over, and they're actually putting on tomatillo, so I'm gonna have to get these staked when I'm done with here. Okay, if you all saw the video about the Japanese 2-foot carrots that I posted, I think 2 months ago, here's the update. Check it out, y'all. They're all above the lip of the PVC pipe. They're all doing good. Well, not this one, but the other 3. They're doing good. Cannot wait to harvest those. I really hope that's a win, for real. Okay, this was the area where all the carrots were that I harvested last week. I will explain this in another video that's coming out next week. Should be next week. We'll see. But I'm gonna put okra in this area. I just haven't planted it yet, but that's coming. A lot of watermelons. They're all starting to take off. Got all kinds of watermelons through here. And if y'all are wondering what these are right here and why they're out here, these milk jugs, I'll put a link to the video that I did about mothball water and how it keeps away vine borers, or better yet, the vine borer moth. This stuff works. I know it sounds crazy, but it absolutely works. But that's what's in those jugs, mothball water. Cantaloupes right here are finally starting to kind of grow. Finally, it's taking forever. More dill. And coming over into this corner, this one fell over too. This tomato plant fell over too. Doggone it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some staking today, for real. But this one is actually putting on tomatoes. So I will get this staked very soon. This is a lemon spice jalapeno right here. First ones of these ever. I really hope they actually turn yellow. And then coming over here, more of these crazy different types of jalapenos. This one right here, this big monster, this big monster right here is actually a brown jalapeno. So when it ripens fully, it'll be brown. That's why I haven't taken it off the vine yet. But this one is a orange spice jalapeno, supposed to turn orange. More dill, of course. This one right here is a lemon spice jalapeno, supposed to go yellow. I'm gonna leave those on there until they ripen and then show everybody. I'm excited for that. Okay, right here, I planted these peppers out here and I just found the name of them. I lost the tag, but I went back through my seeds and found them. I'm gonna put the name of these peppers right here on the screen. These things are so beautiful, y'all. Check this out. And I'm so glad it's sunny so you can really see the beauty in these peppers. Look at how gorgeous those are. These are supposed to be a very spicy pepper, so I will definitely try them at some point, but just the color on that is just so pretty. My goodness. Bunch of onions in this bed, of course. They're all about to come out. I need this bed for other pepper plants. And then check out these blackberries, y'all. These plants have, there's 2 plants right here, and they have really put on the fruit. Look at all that. I think I'm probably a few more days away before I can start harvesting some of them. But y'all, I cannot wait. For real. The granddaddy of it all right here. The center of the yard, the masterpiece. The Indeterminate tomato bed. I know it might look crazy, full of all kinds of stuff, but everything in there are tomatoes, onions, and more basil than I could do anything with. And they're all volunteer basil. Not a single one of those basil plants in there did I buy this year. Oh, we got some marigolds there also. I always forget about those. But as you can see, I'm starting to put on fruit everywhere. Look right there, right there. Also, this is the area where I have this year's Restart Single Seed Challenge 2024 plant. It's doing good. It's not growing the way I thought it would, as fast as I thought it would, but it's doing just fine. Let me show you. So right there it is. That's the new Restart Single Seed Challenge 2024 plant right there. It's growing. It's surrounded by companion plants. This is thyme right here. We got some sweet alyssum back in there, and of course basil everywhere, along with radishes right here that I will just let go to flower. Check this one out, y'all. That is the very first plant, tomato plant, that I have ever grown that has a growing like this, a truss like that. Just gorgeous. This is a Sweet 100 tomato plant. Beautiful. And that right there just makes me smile. I mean, all right, we keep coming down. Like I said, more tomatoes. Now if we look up, remember these are all indeterminate, so you have to have a trellis system for them, because they will continue to just grow and grow and grow. And check that out. Butterfly came to say hi, everybody. Look at that. I love it. We keep coming down. More tomatoes growing right there. The very first ever Cherokee purple tomato is right there. Can y'all see it? So when that ripens, it'll be a dark purple, and I cannot wait. I have never had one actually grow here. This is my 3rd year trying to grow these, so I finally have one. I want to jinx it and the thing vanish tomorrow, but seriously, that's my first one of those ever, and very happy. Very, very happy. The tomato plants are all doing great. More right here. These are solar flare tomatoes. These are supposed to be just a beautiful red tomato. Oh, look at this. The wind got this thing and knocked it over. So I'm going to have to get that taken care of too. Really glad I came out here to do this tour, y'all, because I didn't notice any of this stuff earlier. But of course I was inside because it was storming. Let's jump over here, but we're almost done, y'all. Almost done. Maybe. King Tut peas right here from Baker Creek. Things are doing great. I mean, check this out right here. Look at those peas in there, y'all. Does not get any better than that. Yeah. Now, I'll come back and get those, trust me. I don't let peas go to waste. All right, let's continue. We got the Taiwanese long green beans right here, or long beans. They have not started to put on any beans yet, but they are definitely growing. I mean, look at that. They're all the way to the top. Here, some more cucumbers, and a really different type of cucumber. I can't even pronounce it, but I cannot wait for that thing to get growing. Those cucumbers are huge, y'all, like huge. I'll put the name of them up right here. Again, got those seeds from Baker Creek. Container garden. Check out that banana plant, y'all. That thing is just growing. The fig forest is doing great. Let's see over here. All my citruses are doing really good. You can see lemons growing. Some calamondin right back in there. More jalapenos on this really old plant right here. This thing is 2 or 3 years old and it's still, as you can see, producing. Awesome. Fig forest is doing great. Or the container garden is doing great, for real. Now check this out. Squashes. These ones right here in the middle are the white scallop squash that I'm just dying to grow. They are producing flowers, but they've been all male flowers. So giving it some more time before I start doing some drastic stuff to get female flowers growing in here. But check this one out. Look how beautiful that squash is. That yellow is so beautiful. Here's an update on the fig cutting that I did that video on 2 months ago. You can see how good it's doing. Fantastic. Dragon tongue beans plants right here, still producing. I mean, yo, look how beautiful that bean is. And hey, if you all have not seen the harvest and taste video I did on those dragon tongue beans, I'll put a link to those right here. I'm telling y'all, that is my new favorite bean. They are so good. So good. More pepper plants in here. Squash plants. Look at that one right there. That's doing good. And I have another one of those growing that I just found the other day right there. These rampincati zucchini plants are doing good. They're trellising beautifully with the use of those clips just to help them. But they're doing good. Those plants have not put on any fruit yet. Once they do, those zucchinis are so good. Okay, swinging over here, we got more pepper plants that are all doing really good, actually. Here's another chocolate reaper, and they're having the same problem even over here. What? Okay, y'all, if you know anything about reaper plants, and y'all could tell me what is going on, because you can see I'm trying to find a culprit. I don't see what in the world is causing this. If y'all have any ideas, please drop them in the comments. I've got to get to the bottom of that. Now what's funny is these are just regular red. Oh my gosh, they're doing it too. Oh, cucumber beetle right there. Son of a gun. Okay, well never mind, we figured it out. It's cucumber beetles. Okay, I did not know that cucumber beetles attack the pepper plants. I already hate those little punks. Now I hate them even more. These plants 2 days ago, y'all, were beautiful, full leaves, no issues. And now you can see what's going on. I'm not happy. This one's a purple reaper plant right here. So literally all of my reaper plants have just been attacked. Good grief. I might take these inside, honestly. Not happy. One thing I am happy about is that guy right there. That is the very first fish pepper that I've ever grown. And look how cute that is. Oh wait, there's another one right there. Look at that one. Okay. Those are awesome. Got some purple ghost peppers right here that are finally putting on flowers. I just saw that with you all. Next to all these beautiful eggplant plants. Again, nothing like doing a garden tour and finding stuff that you were not prepared for. But you know, honestly, usually I'll come out and I'll do this first. I'll look through the garden. But today I wanted to do it different. I wanted to do this garden tour with you all right after a massive storm. That way you could get the real reactions that I'm having. And you're definitely getting them. I'm showing them. It is what it is. All right, we're almost done. Let me show you this plant right here. Now, I planted this plant as a trap crop. Well, I planted the plant a little too close to my actual crops. You should want to plant your trap crops, you know, 10 to 15, 20, 50 feet away. Yeah, I did it like 5 feet away, but it's all good. It's all good. Check this thing out. This is a blue Hubbard squash plant that are, I mean, look at these leaves, yo. Look at that. Crazy. But right there is the very first blue Hubbard squash I've ever grown, right there. But look at this, it's all the way to the top of these stakes. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with them now. I'm gonna have to just double this thing over and bring it down this stake or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. More pepper plants, all doing great. These are habaneros that are finally starting to put on some habanero flowers, finally. But one thing about peppers, y'all, if you like growing a fast crop, stick to tomatoes, to beans, things like that. Just got squirreled. One of my trash cans are knocked over. I don't even know how that happened. Anyway. Y'all are getting a real garden tour, aren't you? Okay, let me finish this tour with this. Last month, I posted a video where I was testing Next Level Gardening's way, Brian's way of planting and growing cherry tomatoes in pots. Let me show you the difference. Now, I did an update 10 days ago on this, and the one that I planted following his recipe has actually caught up to the one that I planted, which I figured would happen. But check this out. So this is the one, of course, that has my concoction at the bottom, which is just blood meal and bone meal. Nothing else. And you can see it's good size. Now right beside it, bam, is his, with all of his concoction that he puts down in the bottom of his cherry tomato plants. And you can see this one has about caught up. In just 10 days, this thing is almost doubled. Where this one is just kind of stuck around chilling. But yeah. So again, I figured that would happen. He had more nutrients and more things like that into the soil. So I figured his would really take off once they kicked in. And they're definitely kicking in. That plant is really taking off, for real. Okay, right over here is the last little bit I want to show you all. I really like container gardening. I love the fact that you can just move the containers around. Or if the plant gets too big for that one container, just up pot it. But you're still able to move those containers around. I think that's important. And I planted these peppers in these pots for that reason. And they're actually taking off. So let me show you. So we got a pepper coming on right there. And then I got these cayenne peppers right there. Look at those things. They're good size. Once they turn red, y'all, you can use them however you want. Now right behind them are shishito peppers. They're about 2 to 3 inches, so I'm about to start harvesting those. And those will be the first time I've ever had shishito peppers. Really, really excited for that. Of course, right beside it, again, look at the decimation of my garlic. All because I planted it under that stupid lip, not thinking. So I'm gonna harvest all those very soon. Again, I've got another one of these, which again, I will explain in a video coming up very, very soon. All right, everyone, so that's the garden tour here at the beginning of May 2024. An hour-ish after major storms. Look how beautiful it is. And then look how beautiful the garden is. I want to finish this video with this. This garden is really small. This backyard is really tiny. My neighbor's backyard is literally double the size of this one. But in this little tiny suburban backyard, you can see from this garden tour, and I'll slowly turn the camera around, just what you can do in a small backyard. So if you are a brand new gardener, if this is your first year, and you've got that itch and you're excited and you've bought all the seeds, you've got your seed starts going, you're getting the soil, you're just super excited to start growing, go slow. That's the best advice I can give. Go slow. Hone in on your skills, small level, and then slowly continue increasing. It's taken me 4 years to get this garden to this point, and I'm not done, y'all. Let's be real. But when you have a limited amount of space, make the best of it. That's my message to you and my challenge. And think about growing vertical. Everyone, if y'all enjoyed this video at all, If you found any inspiration in it, if you just enjoyed seeing a garden down here in the 9A zone just north of Houston, hey, do me a favor, share the video, like the video, and subscribe to this channel if you've not done so already. Until next time, everyone, take care, God bless, continue to shine bright and harvest hard, and I'll talk to y'all again real soon. Bye. Okay, so this is what the bed looks like today, and if you look in here, you can see all these bean plants. Now this bed is the eggplant bed for this spring, and these bean plants are just taking everything over. So I've been torn about this, but I think I'm going to go ahead and take out all the beans out of this bed. I do not want them taking over the bed and then blocking out all the eggplants. So that was my thought on this. Now it's time to take them out. Okay, so there's all the bean plants. JoJo's checking them out. And that's how much different the bed looks. Look at all that open space now. All these eggplants right down in here can now get the sun to them, where those bean plants were blocking them out. And again, those were volunteer bean plants from last year. Those were Red Ripper cowpeas, and those things grow insane. I wish they were growing over there, but they weren't. They were growing there. So they're gone.